So we're gonna do the Atozy video. The only title for this is Entitled Gamer Gets a Huge Reality Check and I See a Police Car. So I'm really kind of curious what we got going on. And really. Oh, fuck. Thank you, rat bastard. Well, we may need to watch something on that tomorrow. But for right now, we will do the Atozy video here about some entitled gamer. No idea who it is. Apparently the police are involved though, so this should be interesting. So, let's fucking go.
What's your name, dude?
You know what my name is. You guys all know who the f I am.
No, we don't.
Yes,
What?
you do.
What's your name, man?
You guys talk about me all the time. I'm the most popular man in this town.
If you're so popular, what's your name?
You know who I am.
Oh boy, well, this teenager decided to walk in the middle of the...
Okay, so we start off hot. Was that kid on drugs or drunk? He said, wait, the way he was talking, it sounded like he was either on drugs or he was drunk. Possibly both. Yes, possibly both. Yeah, I'm the most popularist. Maybe Andrew. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, let's find out.
road and completely ignore all traffic. When the police showed up, they asked him, hey, please get out of the road, and he completely ignored them and continued walking. He then escalates the situation by punching a cop and then blames the situation on 420 and video.
I know he is. He's a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Cheer 100.
Wait, he's not 3 raccoons in a trench coat? God damn it! Debated again. Fuck.
Escalates the situation by punching a cop and then blames the situation on 420 and video games.
What?
No.
Video
games? Okay.
What? Excuse
Wait. What was the question? What was the fucking... Have you used... Oh! He was asking if he used meth. Oh, have you used... What, dude? I mean, that was my first blush thought, was he was on something. Oh, Jaker, I'm sorry. Oh, I hope that oh, God, I hope it gets better. It's cool. Well, I don't think he blamed on anything because the cop asked him, have you used meth today? And he said games and weed.
No. Video games? Okay.
What? Excuse me. I feel like the only thing that combination leads to is the DoorDash app. But it's safe to say we're in for a ride today.
He's ignoring me.
Oh. Right down the middle of the street. He's got to be on something.
Hey, man. Stop right there. Hey, stop. Hey. That's far enough. Get off me, man. Get off.
He's got to be on... Oh.
Get off.
He's got to be on something. You know what? Big fucking props to this cop.
Hey, man.
Chat. I want you to watch this guy again. What do you think you would do if you were a cop and you and he's just walking down the street and you tell him stop multiple times and he comes walking like
Stop
this?
right there. Hey, stop. Hey.
Like, she is like big props to this cop for not laying him the fuck out the moment he got in arm's reach. Because when someone walks up on you like that, not even looking at you, walking straight, acting like basically 1,000-yard staring, you know every instinct in that cop was saying, put him on the ground hard as soon as he gets in arm's reach. I wouldn't blame the cop if he did either, but that's what I'm saying. Big fucking props for the level of restraint that this cop had. That he didn't do that. That he just grabbed him like this, and
That's far enough.
like he wasn't fighting him. He was just holding him.
Get off! Get off!
Exactly. And that's precisely what I mean, Cortana's. Like, the way he was walking up, he could have been holding a knife reversed where the cop couldn't see it. And knife attacks are fast. Like, you typically cannot react fast. This is not Hollywood. If someone attacks you with a knife, it's fast, and 9 times out of 10, you are not going to be able to react fast enough unless you are extensively trained and drilled into how to react. The average person, even a cop, might not be able to react fast enough if someone just suddenly explodes into a knife attack when they're within a foot from you. I guarantee many cops that would have been the thought going through their head. Seeing this kid walking up like that, 1,000-yard stare at the ground, completely unresponsive.
Stop resisting.
Imagine if he just angrily walked on the sidewalk. None of this would have happened. But the situation escalates quite a bit, and the teenager decides to punch the cop for some reason, the guy who stopped him, and then he was tased and thrown to the ground. So clearly the teenager was just on a mission to increase the difficulty of his life. But let's continue from the sidewalk.
You walking, you guys assaulted me. You do realize that, right? Just because I wasn't following the street rules, doesn't mean that I should be treated like this.
Well, I mean, dude, you can't.
Okay. Thus far, she did. I'll be flat. Yeah, you literally tried to walk through the fucking cop after the cop said stop. But at this point, this is not right now. This doesn't feel like entitled gamer. This feels like drug addict. This guy is high as fuck or tripping balls or something. This doesn't... Entitled gamer does not feel correct. At all. If the entitled gamer thing is just because he mentions playing games, but she's... yeah, I'll let it cook. I'll let it cook.
Can't be walking on the road.
I can't breathe. Can you please just let off your knees?
Give me
You
just a
talking,
second.
you're breathing.
Hang on, dude.
I was just walking. You guys touched me. You do know that.
You swung on me.
You tried.
You tried to punch me in the face.
You assaulted a
You
police
wouldn't
officer.
let me pass. You literally grabbed me.
I don't know if you know.
Okay. This cop would have been the most base cop of all time. If his response to, "You wouldn't let me pass," and the cop responded with, "You shall not pass." If the police officer had responded with that, he would have earned the title of most base police officer on the force. It would have been silly as hell, but I would have fucking loved that.
Let me pass. You literally grabbed me.
I don't know
I
if you
was
know.
just walking.
I don't know if you know this. Walking in the roadway.
Exactly, Revan. Exactly.
Is against the law.
Who the fuck cares?
We do.
This is like one of the most avoidable situations I've seen on a body cam channel. This did not need to happen.
Yeah, we're the
No,
police.
it's my life. I should be able to
You're
do
on
what I
squad.
want.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Was he ever told no as a kid?
Just so
No,
you
he
know,
probably
you
wasn't.
didn't feel like
Awkward. In front of 512.
That shit. The taser didn't feel like shit. That shit was weak. Right. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to see the footage of him actually getting tasered and hitting the ground. Because chat, we saw the other day what happened when Alex got hit with the taser. It does look like an X2. Yeah, it certainly looks like an X2. Hang on, do we? Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely an X2. Definitely.
that's fucking weak. are still standing. Both of you motherfuckers.
What's the upside of this? I assaulted 2 cops. Take that. That taser was weak.
And the handcuffs.
Well, you know what?
Fucking
Here's the deal, man. We were trying.
Trying to what? Ruin my day?
No, we were trying to not hurt you.
Dude, you ruined your own day here.
You're trying to be nice.
I was
And then you
walking-
decided to swing on us.
How old are you?
You grabbed me.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, perfect.
You grabbed me. I didn't even do
Perfect.
nothing.
You charged as
I
an adult.
swung because you guys were both hitting me.
We weren't hitting you.
You fucking grabbing me. I was just walking.
You were not.
Grabbing and hitting are 2 different things. And yes, he's tripping fucking well. Okay, I can see here missing tooth. That's usually indicative of extensive meth use. That's why when the cop asked, that's probably why the cop asked, have you been using meth today? He is very likely, the fact that he was like 1,000-yard staring and was doing the meth walk down the middle of the street, completely oblivious to everything around him, and then gets snapped out of the zombie by the cop grabbing him and goes immediately into fight mode. Yeah, he is 100% on crystal right now. 100%. No, Andrea. We'll continue to let the video cook, of course. I'd say the drugs are probably influencing this right now more than never being told by mommy and daddy. I'd say that's probably a factor, because that may be where some of this is coming from. But he's high as a kite right now.
Not complying.
I shouldn't have to. It's a free country.
All right.
Not.
Here's the deal, man. You have the right to remain silent. Why don't you use that?
You guys are a bunch of fucking bullshit.
What's your name, dude?
You know what my name is. You guys all know who the fuck I am.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
What's your name, man?
You guys talk about me all the fucking time.
Oh my
I'm the
God.
most popular man in this fucking town.
If you're so popular, what's your name?
You know who I am. I'm Luke.
Luke what?
But I don't
Skywalker.
ask to be popular. I just know I am because everybody fucking watches me all the time.
Oh no. Is he a streamer? Oh no, is he a streamer? Is he about to give streamers a bad name? Okay, chat. I give you this solemn vow. I have not, nor will I ever, do illegal drugs, walk down the middle of the street, and fight with the police. I give you this my vow.
The top commenter of this video dubbed him Luke Streetwalker. And I mean, the average influencer we talk about on this channel is more humble than this guy. Clearly, there's a lot to unpack here. So he walked in the middle of the road long enough to get the police called on him, decides to punch a cop, has to be taken to the ground because he won't get out of the road, and then he claims that everyone talks about him.
Scyther, I demand that be finished with an okay? You can only say drugs are bad for you if it's finished with an okay? That is a requirement in this chat.
Kind of want to know what his other antics have been, because with this attitude, this could not be his first incident.
Luke, what's your last name? Luke.
Yeah, you're messing with Matt's son. Good job, man.
Who's Matt?
Matt,
Yeah. Do you know either of these
that
people?
taser was weakest.
Ember, don't do drugs, MK? Cheer 100.
Correct phrasing, Leo. And I won't. Miss Garrison. Actually, that's not Miss Garrison. Who is it? Who's the guidance counselor? Shit. Who's the guidance counselor? Shit. What was the guidance counselor's name? Chat, help me out. Mr. Racky, yeah. I will, Mr. Racky.
Believe you.
Yeah, the old one was better.
But I mean, come on, they give him the, you have the right to remain silent. So he just goes, do you know who you're messing with? You're messing with so-and-so's son. That taser was weak. This body cam footage feels like a reality TV show, which is why I wanted to watch it with you guys. Because this definitely fits the definition of
They
laughably
broadcast
stupid,
this
which I
shit.
like to cover here on this channel.
But do you see, I was just walking. Even though I wasn't walking on the sidewalk, you guys grabbed me. No, nothing fucking happened. You guys grabbed me.
You remember when I told you to step over on the sidewalk so I could talk to you, and you ignored me and kept on walking?
I'm allowed to keep walking.
And then you tried to walk right through my sergeant.
I don't owe you shit. I am my own person.
You
just
can't,
like
you
you are.
can't, keep landing. You can't walk in the middle of the road. You get hit by a car. We don't want you to get killed.
It's my life. I'm allowed to gamble it anywhere I want.
Exactly.
Now, his name is Jones. Oh my god. Oh my god, this cop's name literally is Mackie. Chat. Oh my god, this is too fucking perfect. Okay, I retract my statement of the you shall not pass. You shall not pass. This man, please, if there is some entity up there, I am begging you right now, please let him say to him, drugs are bad, okay? I pray to whoever is up there listening. Please make this happen. Please.
You shit.
Sorry,
I
bud,
am my own person.
You
just
can't,
like
you
you
can't.
are.
Okay,
keep
Leo,
landing.
have a
You
good
can't walk in the
night.
middle of the road. You get hit by a car. We don't want you to get killed.
It's my life. I'm allowed to gamble it anywhere I want.
Not
Just like
exactly.
you.
Oh, buddy. There's like a clear lack of parenting here from someone who was bragging about their dad. Whoever was the parent here set him up for disaster.
You're allowed to do whatever you want. I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
Well, that's not exactly true. You can't,
Yeah,
you
it is.
can't do whatever you want. Are you hurting anyone?
Oh, man.
Well, if I am, it's because of you.
Oh god.
This guy. The amount of one-liners this kid has is just incredible.
Okay, so where are you hurting?
You've already established that the taser
I ain't
didn't.
anywhere actually to be dead ass on.
All right.
You said the taser didn't hurt you nowhere, right?
Nope. Ain't gonna be shit.
You said we
I
didn't
don't
hurt you.
stink.
Stay down.
Stay there. You said we didn't hurt you.
Huh?
You said we couldn't hurt you, right?
No, you guys did not fucking hurt me.
Okay.
I'm just minding my own fucking business.
See, this is how you know he's high as a fucking kite right now, because an actual criminal would have said, yeah, I'm hurt, I want to see a doctor, so they could stall going to jail and go to the hospital instead. That's another way that you could know that he's high as a kite.
And you guys are the ones.
Well, that's
that
exactly
grabbed me.
that's exactly what we were doing. We're minding our own business, trying to do our job,
By approaching me,
We're trying to
you're
help
minding
you.
your
trying
own
to keep you out of the roadway so you don't get run over.
Believe
By
it,
approaching me, you were minding your own business.
Luke. Believe it or not,
We received a call.
believe it or not, we don't
Heroes
want you to
in
get run over.
costumes. That's what the you guys are.
Believe it or not, we don't want you to get run over.
I ain't gonna get ran over.
Okay, and let me just say, I'm honestly a little surprised they're taking this long to just talk with him over all this shit. You know, like I'm honestly really surprised they have not already sold his ass up, head firsted him into the back of the squad car, and just headed for the jail. It's not like there's a huge investigation. Well, okay, Xanax. There's a time to stop. There's a time to be nice, and then there's a time to get real. Really, Rocket? You don't think that they transport their own prisoners? That is a possibility. It is a possibility that if they're waiting for a transport vehicle, that is possible. Although this looks like a suburban neighborhood, I don't think most police departments in areas like this have like separate transport vehicles for, you know, like for town or city cops. Top of the fire engine? I don't know. See if I can get a better angle at it. It's just I think it's just the nut. Oh, it's like it looks like it's like a cover of some kind. It's moving like that probably because of the wind. I'm guessing it's like a cover, just like a cover flap.
Well, walking in the
I
middle
don't
of the
know,
road.
it's part of the blur.
Don't you get that?
There's sidewalks on both
They keep blurring out something. I'm not sure what they keep blurring out.
sides.
No one will fucking hit me.
Possibly
I wonder, like,
ribbon.
if this
That
is how
if
he
that's part of
treats
their protocol,
police,
that
I
could
wonder
be.
how he treats like his parents or any other authority
Mouse,
figure
you
in
could
his
be
life.
right on
'Cause
that.
This is this.
You know what? Mouse could be right. An auto sensor feature that's like detecting the top of the fire hydrant, and because the shape thinks it's like a dick or balls, that actually could be it could be correct.
This is quite brazen.
There's sidewalks on both sides of the street, man.
Well,
You guys just don't want it to be known
Yeah, because
that
notice
no
it's
one
also
will
blurring
fucking
out
hit me. That's
the
what it is.
license plates.
Luke, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Have you done any illegal drugs today? Have you used
I
me?
smoked weed.
You smoked? Did you have you
Yes.
use me today?
No.
Okay.
Lies.
The reason I'm asking is your eyes are like super pinpoint, like your pupils.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo. If he was smoking weed, his pupils would be not blown, but they'd be fucking huge if he'd been smoking weed. The walk, the zombie walk, the sunburst, the violence, pinpoint pupils, the look, including the missing teeth. Yeah, that's meth.
You sure you haven't?
Play a lot of video games. You know how you have to watch your eyes and shit.
Huh.
Video games.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you
but
combine that,
No.
you get a great.
yeah, it would be worth, but if he was doing that, he wouldn't have been zombie walking down the middle of the street. That would Coke would not have him zombie walking in the middle of the street and and suddenly exploding in a violence when someone grabs him. If he was doing coke, he would have been like all over he would have been like going like a fucking jackrabbit everywhere. Not like just zoned out, not looking at anything down the street.
Aggressive, like eye looking.
No, not at all. I feel like that would make you want to sink into a couch or a chair and not run out in the streets and start something with the police. This is just such a weird interaction that has so many oddball one-liners, but he racked up a serious amount of felonies from just this instance
Not surprising.
right here.
The only thing I'm allowed to fucking walk.
Yeah, on the sidewalk.
Okay,
See,
EMS.
I'm not the aggressive
All right.
one.
Neither am I.
This
Yes,
is
you
Luke.
are.
He's got some taser barbs. You roll over here, bud. He's got some taser barbs in his back and in his legs.
Oh. Did they call EMS? Oh, they called EMS because of the taser barbs. Interesting. Okay, so their department's protocol must be that if you use the taser, you're automatically calling EMS to do a checkout. Okay. Well, but yeah, like when they went through their taser training, they probably went through the taser training very similar to what I went through, which is no, they don't have to be removed at the hospital, Alex. Not necessarily. The taser barbs, as long as they're not like the full barb, including the base, is buried in the person. If it's just the barb tip, then you can just remove it. Scyther, I went through like a taser training course. We talked about this during the Alexandra video. I actually went through a taser training course. And, they show you how to remove the taser, but some police departments, I think, some police departments may have a protocol where if a taser is used, it may be an automatic EMS call. That's, that could be their department's protocol. Yeah, I don't think I'm not familiar with too many police departments that I've heard of where the taser usage is an automatic trip to the hospital on its face. On its face. That's I have not heard about that. Well, I mean, Kinito, they are barbed, so you can't just yoink them. But the police officers are trained how to remove the taser barbs if they need to. But again, their protocol as a department is to probably have EMS dispatched to remove the taser barbs and to just give them a quick once-over.
Yeah, if you guys could remove them and just give him a quick assessment. He's telling
just
us
like
that
I
he
called
doesn't
it.
have any injuries or
I was
anything.
literally just walking. You guys grabbed me and threw me on the ground.
Bro,
I was just walking.
that's an EMT, not the judge.
Why do you guys even build those churches?
Oh, he doesn't know who
It
the
don't
fuck
mean
he's talking
you
to
guys.
right now.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No.
Wait, what?
The
What?
judge.
Why do you guys even build those churches, huh? It don't mean shit to you guys.
What are you talking about?
What? He's now asking why why did the cops build the churches? Holy fuck! Okay, I will say this. Without realizing it,
I think they started doing because of the people dying to police tasers back then. Cheer 100.
do you mean back when the tasers were in the pain compliance standard versus they went to the I forget the technical term, but it was basically the pulse technology, which is very much different. That could be read then. Or it's just like, a cover our ass thing. It's I'd say it's very much a cover your ass kind of thing. But here's the funny part. I think without even intending to do it, he's actually building himself a pretty good fucking case for not guilty by temporary insanity, but a diminished capacity case. He is kind of like, probably without intending to do it, is, facilitating a pretty good diminished capacity case. And, oh dog, thank you for the follow. No, he has no fucking clue what's going on. And, Atozy's saying like, oh, he's racking up felonies. No, he's not racking up felonies. Guarantee. Not an insanity plea, Revan. An insanity plea will never fly. But diminished capacity, absolutely. Diminished capacity due to drug usage, absolutely. They'll try to play that one in court. But this is not going to result in felon. And if they do charge him with a felony, which I have my doubts they're going to, it will get pled down to a misdemeanor. There's not a snowball's chance in hell that this kid will ever legitimately be charged with a felony in court. He'll get a misdemeanor charge. He'll probably get disorderly conduct. He might get resisting a police officer. That's probably it. That is very likely going to be the limit of his charges. Is just disorderly conduct, resisting a peace officer, and that's it. Oh yes, it applies. Assaulting a police officer, like battering to a police officer, that in and of itself is a felony. Yes, it is. However, they're not going to charge him with that because the charging someone with a felony assaulting a police officer, any lawyer worth their salt is going to be able to get this pled down instantaneously because of the aforementioned diminished capacity. The drug stuff, it depends on the state. With some states, like, you could have, like, there could be, like, an intoxication charge via drugs. Most states, I think, usually won't, like, charge someone walking if they're under the influence of a drug. They may utilize that as a factor in, to bolster the disorderly conduct case. But I don't think a charge will actually stem from it. And Revan, this is the United States. If he can't afford a lawyer, he will get a public defender. So he will get a lawyer one way or the other.
You know exactly.
Good night, Scyther.
No.
Wait, what? What? He's being arrested outside of a church. So he's criticizing the church now?
No. Okay, you're misunderstanding me. I'm not saying diminished capacity as a defense. Diminished capacity as a factor. Excuse me. Diminished capacity as in a factor. It's so, his lawyer, it probably wouldn't help with the disorderly conduct thing. It might help him with the resisting arrest. So it's like the defense attorney could argue diminished capacity in as a factor through the court's proceeding. It's not like it's not a means of like getting him off the charges. It's not like something that would be used to try and make the charges go away. But like Alex said, the lawyer can present that as a mitigating factor in terms of sentencing. So it could be the difference, diminished capacity could be a difference in seeing jail time or just seeing community service during sentencing. So that's what I was referencing when I was talking about that.
Luke,
Yeah.
you hurt anywhere? You have any injuries at all?
I'm just hurt by you guys.
Okay.
Any health problems? Do you take any medications?
No medication, just smoking. That's really all I do, and that's legal, but not for my age because I ain't 21. But
Okay.
It might as well. Get out of the road.
Dude. Come on, dude.
Stand you up.
Right, 1, 2, 3, up.
There you go. Which car you want?
I think
Mine's got a little more room.
oh, is this what these Andrew Tate videos are?
what?
You say what these what tapes are?
Andrew Tate videos. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is he trying to insinuate the Matrix is coming to grab him now? The Matrix is after.
Okay. First, I'm wondering what the kid was talking about. Now I'm wondering what Atozy's talking about. The Matrix. Dude, he's talking about Andrew Tate. Where's Atozy coming up with the Matrix for this? Like, okay, I gotta play that. Hang on.
These what tapes are?
Andrew Tate videos. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is he trying to insinuate the Matrix is coming to grab him now? The Matrix is after him. The Matrix won't let him walk around in the middle of the road.
Did Andrew Tate say something about the Matrix? Okay. To know that's what he's referencing? Because I don't fuck all about Andrew Tate other than he's a piece of shit. Okay, so Andrew Tate was talking about being trapped in the Matrix. Okay. Thank you for the context. I had no fucking idea what that was. Okay.
Road. Oh man, what a fascinating 8-minute clip. So just in 8 minutes, he's walking in the middle of the road. He tries to punch a police officer. When they can't do that, they put him to the ground. They then try to rationalize his behavior, and he says, this was all video games and 420, which absolutely does not make sense. And now he thinks the Matrix is after him. Oh buddy, what are you doing to your life?
Pat him down to shut my middle divider.
Okay.
Pocket, the phone.
No weapons or
What
anything.
cartridge?
I understand. No weapons or anything though.
Phone.
No weed cartridge.
Wait, try the left side.
Yeah, please find my weed, even though I'm underage.
Wait, try to. Okay.
You can have a seat. Watch your head.
Yeah,
when you
it's a vape.
At least he's very upfront about it, I guess.
Tinito,
Yeah,
I don't
think we
have
know,
a
but I have no idea
Bugatti.
who this kid is.
Luke was charged with felony assault, obstructing official business, failure to comply with signal or order, resisting arrest, and pedestrian walking along a highway.
Okay. I can guarantee you that assault charge will be dropped. Obstructing official business? Maybe. I think these 3 are gonna get dropped. These first 3, the assault charge, felony assault, definitely getting dropped. No, actually, the highway one will stick for one very specific reason. The highway one has to stick. Because without the highway charge, there's no probable cause or reasonable suspicion to facilitate the rest. This is the gateway charge, so this has to stick. He has to maintain this charge. So the pedestrian walking along a highway, that is the probable cause for a police encounter in the first place, and then they'll do the resisting arrest. Well, it's a misdemeanor. Actually, it's probably just a traffic violation. The pedestrian walking along the highway is a traffic violation. So it's not even a misdemeanor. It's traffic, but it's kind of like a cop pulling you over for expired plates, and then using that as the mean, and then finding something illegal in your car, facilitating arrest. So it's the gateway to the other bigger charges. If they got rid of this, then there would be no probable cause for the police to facilitate these charges.
Highway.
What a great way to start off your life. Don't be like Luke Streetwalker here, because you just made his life infinitely harder simply because he was looking for some confrontation. What was this? What did we just watch? This
We
whole
didn't
thing
know
just
where
felt like
he
a reality
was.
TV show. It at least gave me some whiplash, but I guess it's safe to say that he got a huge reality check from that.
Baby
hopefully
Andrea.
he learned his lesson. Oh boy. Well, other than that, you only have a few more days to get the Matt City Christmas collection, which is limited and only available during December, which will be in the link down in the description down below. You can also check it out in the pinned comment. Here we have the caps that I'm currently wearing, some shirts and hoodies. You got the beautiful nostalgic toy car.
I doubt a public defender could get some of these charges dropped, considering they're mediocre at best.
Yeah, but they'll drop. But they typically will drop them because they'll talk to the prosecutor. The prosecutor say, okay, we're gonna drop a bunch of these. We'll just give him these. He'll pay a fine and he walks out the door. That's the way that the court system works now. Is they drop the majority of the charges. They keep one or two that will stick, and then they'll facilitate a guilty plea with time served and maybe a fine. That's typically what they do. Tex, I've known many in my day. I've known more than a few. We have talked, we have talked, and so I've gleaned a pretty decent insight into it, just through extensive conversations with people in law enforcement. So I've kind of gleaned a pretty good insight into it. Yeah, probation and a fine, and they'll take two of the charges, probably the resisting, just so there's something substantial. They'll use the highway one, and they'll do like probation and a fine, and he walks out, and that's it. They won't be able to take like what Andrew was saying, they won't take his blood because that would require a warrant. Unless he actually goes into like jail, like lockup. I don't know in particular where he is, how the laws work, but they cannot just arbitrarily blood test him because that would be a violation of his rights. They would need a warrant to be able to blood test him. So that won't happen.
Mat of Santa's North Pole. And we also got mouse mats in all sizes, and also all the other cities are still there. But other than that, feel free to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Wow. So again, the title was a bit disingenuous. This was not entitled gamer. This guy was just a freaking meth addict. This guy was just a drug addict that was high out of his fucking head, and that's all it was. Although I do find it interesting that absolutely none of the charges had to do with the weed.
Cheer 100. Remember, kids, winners don't do drugs.
Correct, said. Yeah, it still surprises me that out of all his charges, he didn't get charged for the weed vape, because he is underage. So I'm surprised they didn't do one of the charges of that.